Hello again. I feel like I might do these little rant sessions before the completion, for every, like, notable extreme from now on, just because I like to talk a little about them and just go into depth about, like, my experience and, like, feelings about the level. This one, it's a level. It's the easiest in the Sigma Interface trilogy, by a long shot. Like, 300 spots is the gap between it and the second hardest, it's Delta Interface, and there's Omega Interface, which is, like, impossible. But yeah, it's a it's overall a good level. It's pretty slow, most of it. The fastest it gets is 2 times speed. There is like a tiny 4 times speed section, but you don't. It's auto, so it doesn't really count. But like, yeah, it's pretty first half carried. Just because the first half drags out a lot, because pretty much all of the gameplay is in half speed and 1 time speed. And in the second half is when it gets to 2 times speed, which is when it gets fun. But the second half is also pretty easy, so the attempts that you do make it to the second half are to be cherished, because you won't get back that often, because if you get to like 60, around 60, there's a good chance you beat the level, because it also ends at 90, which means you only really have 30% of the gameplay left. It's a bit choke pointy as well. Like, off the top of my head, I can think of 37 and 48 as well. I'll go into them both, because 37 it's this like really setup based blue orb click. It's pretty hard, and there's no real way to set it up consistently, so you just kind of have to pray. And then the 48%, it's this like transition into the stray fly, which in itself isn't that difficult. It's pretty wide for an extreme of Sigma Interface's difficulty, but like, you have a lot of nerves when you get into it, because you've got past 37, and 30 to 46 is probably the hardest part, in my opinion. So you've gotten past all of that gameplay, and to die there, you have a lot of nerves with you as well. So to die there got really frustrating, and I died there about 10 times, I think maybe a bit more or less. So yeah, it was frustrating. But overall, this level's pretty decent. I had a pretty good time with it. It did get a bit frustrating because of the first half, but like, it was bearable. It's a good level, so the decoration's also nice. So yeah, enjoy the video. Ladies. Okay. Joseph. That is not Joseph. I didn't know that was someone else's pants. This is crazy beef. Well, okay. Yes! Oh my god. Let's go. The real Sigma interface was the Sigma that we interfaced along the way.